Hello there, folks. I'm Dan Brown from a sort of interesting life.com. You're joining me on my bike today as we cycle down the towpath at the very narrow, very top end of the Llangollen Canal, and I really wanted to just get a little video done and get this part of the canal documented during the winter, but on this beautiful sunny day, so that we could actually enjoy this route, seeing loads of traffic and loads of people on the towpath, as it's an extreme privilege really to be up here when it's so quiet with such great weather. Now you may notice here just how low the canal water is compared to how it normally is with those marks on the side, and that's because while I was recording this, literally the bridge at the top of the Llangollen Canal where the horse boats go from was drained and having work done on it, so you can imagine that dropped the level of water in general as you went downstream from there too. And really, like I say, I just wanted to share with you a few clips and some of the scenery of this absolutely beautiful place on this absolutely beautiful day. You can see a little bit of snow on the hills in the background there as well. And as I say, I mean, this is somewhere that I've grown up walking to and coming out on day trips to, and to be able to fetch a boat up here and moor up in this region, so that this is literally all on the doorstep. I cannot tell you how fantastic it is and how truly privileged I feel to be able to spend any time at all like up here, even if it was just a day. And like I say, I mean, previously I've moored at Chirk for the winter months and then get the bus from Chirk down to here, or cycle out here, or walk down here and then head up into the hills around us. But ultimately, being able to fetch a boat right up to this place and then step out of the doorway in this environment, it's just absolutely brilliant. I honestly can't explain to you how much I've enjoyed spending any time up here at all, especially the last week where the boat's literally been just by this part here. You can see as well from that shot just how narrow the canal is on a lot of these top end stretches. It's amazing really to think that it gets so busy up here during the summer months, and well, I've seen a fair few collisions and clatterings going on in this region, and it's got to be said, it's not necessarily the most calming, relaxing stretch of canal, I'd say, depending on who you're boating with or boating against. But really, it's just a fantastic place to come and spend your days, really. I think as well, one of the best things about this part of the canal is being able to, obviously, fetch your boat up to the very top end, to the other side of where that bridge that was drained we just saw was. And literally, from that sort of area, and where that sort of castle-style house was as well, you're a matter of a couple of minutes from walking straight down into the town of Llangollen itself. And you've got a beautiful little town there with an old railway station and a steam train. And it really, again, it's like you say, it's just all of these sort of places that I absolutely love. And they've always been iconic to me growing up in this Welsh border area, just over the border into England in Oswestry, where I'm originally from. So stuff like this was the day trip, this was where you had to go, as like, oh right, we're going here on a particular day for a specific thing. For example, I'm not sure if they still do it now, but there used to be a massive hot air balloon show that went on up in this region around Llangollen, and you'd just be able to come up here and see dozens and dozens of hot air balloons of every shape and size and colour wandering around in the air. And again, there's just so many memories in places like this that make it mean so much to me personally to be able to moor up here. Now, I didn't cross Poncassufley Aqueduct on my bike. You just saw me approaching the Trevor Basin there and then hopped off, so that instead of having to battle over the aqueduct on the really thin path, I shot straight down the hill here, and you're about to see two beautiful photos of the aqueduct. And basically, this is just a little sort of sneaky back way that's a lot quicker to go downhill, cross over this little bridge that you see from the aqueduct, and you might have seen in my other videos when I'm crossing over the aqueduct in the kayak or on the boat, and just have a look at these little shots. Absolutely beautiful. And then you rise up to meet the canal at the turning point, just over the aqueduct, and then off down to Tilly I went even. Right, until the next time, keep it boat worthy. Check out my other videos and my boaty books and all sorts in the description below. But until the next time, keep it boat worthy, keep it bike worthy, and of course, farewell.